Hi Libra. Basically my reading had got cut off there when I was doing your reading. It got cut off around about 9 minutes. But I had got mostly through all of these cards. I hadn't pulled any clarifiers or anything. But I was pure annoyed that that had happened basically because of the message that I was getting through in the reading. So basically what I was getting was in your right at the very end of your like when I was meditating on your energy and your partner's energy, as I opened my eyes I was getting a very light-headed, dizzy way. My eyes were all unfocused and I felt really dizzy and my head was woozy, basically like spinning woozy. So I was getting that kind of energy. But with your person, I got that your person is a very moral person, a very high moral person I'm hearing, very ethical. They might have like a set of like their norms, their traditional norms. Now their traditional ways that they do things, they might be a very traditional person. They might like things done in a particular way. They have like their values. They're very high valued person and they treat people the way that they like to be treated, your person. And I feel like the belief systems are like they treat people, like I just said, like they treat people the way that they want to be treated and they won't like lower their standards when it comes to dealing with people who may not be like treating them the way that they see that they should be treated basically. But anyway, I'll just get straight into your cards. So I feel I'm so annoyed because in that first set of readings basically you could hear how surprised I was when I was reading the cards, and that's when I got the message basically. But so I kind of feel like this is your person's love message towards you, Libra. Your person's love message is basically that they think that you've got discontent and boredom, but that's not what I'm feeling with this, right? Because what I'd got in the other message was that you need to nurture yourself. You're on your feet far too much, basically, and then you've got destiny. So like the wheel is going to turn now, like, and I'm feeling like the wheel will turn, and like you will begin to like feel more stronger as time goes on. But in this destiny card, if you can see this straight, like there's the woman here, right? You can clearly see it's the same person all the way around, but there's 3 on this side and 3, so that'd be 7, and then there's like 2. You can't really see them very well down here, but that's like 9, and 9 is like obviously a woman is pregnant for 9 months, and I say that because of we've got the Empress in the reverse here, and I'm feeling like you need to nurture yourself basically. And in my reading before this, basically it just all fell into place and clicked into place that I know someone who's in my family basically that is pregnant, and they're still in the earlier stages basically. I think they're past 3 months, but they're still in early stages. And I just like it just all clicked into place in the last the last recording that I did for you, and I'm just disappointed that that happened. Maybe that discontent and boredom is coming from me basically. I'm so discontented that that happened. Do you know what I mean? But like your person basically wants you to put your feet up, wants you to sit down. They want you to nurture yourself. Basically, they want you to gather your strength, because 3 and 4 is 7. We bring the 10 down to a 1 in numerology. That would make 8. And 8 is the strength card in the tarot. They want you to gather your strength. They want you to sit down. They want you to nurture yourself, look after yourself. And obviously not every Libran out there will be pregnant. but maybe you need to look after yourself and nurture yourself. Maybe you're lightheaded, maybe you need more vitamins, you need to eat more food with vitamins in it, vegetables, more red meats and things, I don't know, anything with protein and that would give you some iron as well, an iron injection. Maybe like take a wee vitamin, basically a daily vitamin. Maybe being indoors because this person's on the balcony. Maybe that's kind of like the only bit of fresh air that they get. It's like maybe they need to get out and about a wee bit more, some fresh air round about them. But anyway, so basically that is your person's message towards you, is they want you to take care of yourself and nurture yourself. And they don't want you to feel basically, they just don't want you, I don't know, they just don't want you, they want you to open your eyes, basically. Discontent and boredom, it's like they want you to open your eyes and see that you need to take care of yourself, basically. So, your person's energy, Libra, we've got recognition and reward here. I'm hearing that they want to basically give you recognition and reward, basically, for how well you do you, how well you are, and how good you treat them, basically. It's like this person is bowing down here, standing in front of you, and it's like, it looks like he's bowing down to the devil, right? But that's not what I'm seeing. I'm feeling like he's bowing down to you, and this would be like you in this card, like standing on your balcony, just say for instance, right? This would be you standing watching them bowing down to you, and they're bowing down to you saying, you're such a hard worker in life, you're such a good partner to me, you bring in, you like provide such a material and spiritual prosperity. It's not just about material, it's like the value that you bring to the relationship with them. We've got two fountains here now, like basically that your love is overflowing for each other, basically. And this person's looking out onto the sun, and look, this card up here, can you see that? It looks like the sun, it's like a light is shining down on this person. Maybe they see you as their sun, like their sunshine, their happiness. You are their strength. And we've got shadow here, and all I'm hearing is you're basically their guiding light, you're their light in the darkness. Now, I just feel like they really, really appreciate everything that you give to them, are to them. Now, like your love, your attention, the harmony that you have in life, basically. This partnership and this alliance that they have with you is like all their wishes come true, basically. But like this devil card in the reverse here, and we've got recognition and reward, and we've got material and spiritual prosperity. These two together is lots of pentacles, lots of like money coming in, money going out. But I'm kind of feeling like maybe like with it adding up to 9 and us having the 9 of Cups in the next set of cards, I'm kind of feeling like this person and you together, both of yous in this like lovers relationship, maybe a bit self-indulgent when it comes to like going on shopping sprees or buying things, or because I'm not feeling like a codependent toxic energy from this. I'm feeling like it's more indulgent, with it being beside the 9 of Cups, like overindulgent as in maybe just spending too much, buying too much, like there's lots coming in, but there's also lots going out. So there we go, that's that. But your person's thoughts and feelings is that they are so in love with you. Their wish come true, like I said, and this partnership and alliance is like more than they could have ever dreamed and wished for. So basically you've got what action this person is going to take towards you. And we've got the universe here, which is the world. It's like, I feel like they want to, I feel like you, with this person's like the face in the centre of this world card, I'm feeling like, and then 21 adds up to 3, so this is the Empress. You are the centre of their universe. And we've got power here, so there might be someone with Leo in the chart. And we've got the Page of Swords in the reverse. I'm feeling like this person has got eyes on you, they're watching you 24/7. They want you to nurture yourself, they want you to take care of yourself, they don't want you feeling unwell, or like my channeled message, like dizzy, lightheaded, feeling like maybe you're going to pass out, like very faint, like that feeling. I feel like that's why they're watching you, spying on you, and they're like trying to not overly show that they're constantly worried or watching you basically, but I feel like, I don't know, I just kind of feel like you're dealing with someone who is very, they've got like a lot of pride and a lot of wisdom within them, for maybe being a young person, because the Page is a young person, a younger, more youthful type of person, but at the same time, it's like they've got a lot of wisdom. The man here has got like long grey hair. You can see he's something like a magician or something along those lines, and the other side is a lion. He's got the heart of a lion. This person's got the heart of a lion, and maybe at the heart of this lion is basically you, Libra, being the centre of their universe. So at the bottom of the deck here, but we've got Shadow, and I could have read these cards in a completely different way there, but this is what I'm seeing. So this is what I'm saying now. This is the more positive side that I've seen. We've got Shadow here, so this is like the moon energy. I'm feeling like someone, your partner, maybe like worrying too much, or maybe it could be yourself. Maybe there's like a lot of fear and anxiety, someone worrying, because we've got heartbreak at the bottom of the deck, and I don't know why that's there, but what's hindering this? Why is the heartbreak here? Because you don't sit down enough. That's the Four of Cups. That's the Four of Cups. They're saying you don't sit down enough, you don't take enough breaks. Now I feel like that's why it breaks their heart to see you working so hard, basically. And what you're already aware of, Libra, is that you're so independent that you're actually on your feet 24/7, and you do it in style, basically, they're saying. Now, like the Nine of Pentacles, she's like basically, I'm feeling like that super savvy, like on the go, getting things done, do their work, make themselves look great. Basically, they're very independent. I'm not saying independent as in a single person, just they're very independent. They provide for themselves. Just like all these, you could be very elegant, you could be like business savvy. Now, like, you could be starting your own business, because the Nine of Pentacles is starting your own business. So please clarify this Empress in the reverse for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. You've got basically, you've got the Empress in the reverse, and you're refusing to compromise, and you're refusing to sit down, basically. That's what that's saying to me. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Six of Wands in the reverse. So that would basically bring it to 15 wands, which would bring it to back, like 15 back down to 6. So it's like you're refusing to compromise, but at the same time, if you keep refusing to compromise, it will basically make you feel like it's like pride before a fall. Like, so that if this person is up that way, it's like your pride is taking too much of a hit. You're refusing to compromise, but if you keep refusing to compromise, now like you might end up falling, and maybe that's why I was getting that faint, dizzy feeling. Maybe that's that falling feeling. I love how my cards just say things like that to me. I feel like you should listen to your partner, Libra. Oh, there we go. There we go. My tablet just said it. Definitely. You shouldn't refuse to compromise. You need to like sit in your bum and take rest, especially if you're pregnant here like this Empress. But even if you're not, I kind of feel like you need to make sure that you're resting. I feel like you're overworking yourself to the ground, basically. This was to clarify the Devil. It's like doing far too much now, like to the point where you're overworking yourself. And if you delay a decision, then basically you might end up like this person's injured here. Can you see that? This person's injured and they feel like left out in the cold. Being left out in the cold, like the Five of Pentacles is like feeling very like something like a hardship, a struggle. Now like you would feel like, I don't know, it's like a very, it's not a good feeling, right? So just make sure you take care of yourself and don't delay this decision. What's hindering it is you weighing up the decision, what's more important. So you need to weigh up the decision, what's more important here. What you're aware of is the Hierophant. This could be like, the Hierophant could be like structured organisation basically within a business, within the place that you work and things like that. Your basically this could be like your traditional norms, your values, your belief systems. Now like I feel like you need to weigh up what's more important to you in your life, and because this Five of Pentacles is someone experiencing extreme loss, and I feel like you need to weigh up what's more important, like being constantly on the go and overworking yourself into the ground to the point where you faint and your health takes a knocking and maybe more, or take care of yourself like your partner wants you to do. So why is this Nine of Cups here for Libra? Look, I pure can't make that up. So see, like they're telling you have to put the tools down, you have to stop working. See, when you stop working, they're saying, hooray, yay. People will actually start celebrating, going, get well done. Libra's took a seat down, a sit down, whatever. And they, see, like when you sit down, basically they're saying, yes, I've got my wish come true. Do you know what I mean? It's like you need to share the burden. This is the Three of Wands. So that's kind of like you need to share the burden with other people. And that's the Three of Cups. And there, Justice is sitting down, taking a seat. Because she deserves it, because she's worked hard. And what you're already aware. Knight of Cups in the reverse. It's like, basically, if you don't do that, you would end up feeling like, you might actually just feel like really overly moody. Maybe your partner might get that way with you. Like really, I don't know, like sulking, moody, tired, grouchy, you know. So why is this Page of Swords in the reverse here? Why is the Page of Swords in the reverse here for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs? The Page of Swords is in the reverse. The reason why this person is spying you from a distance, basically. They're watching you from a distance because they're worried about you. But the reason why they do that from a distance is because they don't want any arguments or fights or conflicts. Because they know that you would put them in their place and say, listen, I've got to do what I've got to do, and I do what I do me, and I do this and I do that. They don't want to fight and they don't want to argue with you. So that's why they watch you from a distance, basically. At the bottom of the deck, because they want a happy home life, they want their Four of Wands, they want their home to be happy, they want their home to have like a very upbeat, high vibrational, joyous celebration, like with yous, basically, between yous. And the Nine of Swords in the reverse is basically when they do this, it's like, and you take like a step down from your work and you take a seat and you rest up a wee bit, there's light at the end of the tunnel for them. And light at the end of the tunnel, you've got the Eight of Cups. That's like walking away, and that's because you're walking away from overworking yourself into the ground. Why is what is happening in the first week? The first week of, that's 4 cards that came out there. Right, so like the first week basically of January, you've got the 10 of Pentacles upright, you've got the 6 of Wands. So that could be saying that basically by you now like making the wheel turn, so basically you might say, right, I won't take on as much business work, but at the same time you're going, but I'm not going to have as much victory and success coming in financially to our family. But at the same time, when you do that, you will have like the star is healing. Now like it's taking care of yourself, it's nourishing yourself basically. And then you've got the Death in the reverse here. This would be like basically you having a fear of the change now, like by you taking a step down in your work and not having as much financially coming in maybe. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Cups in the reverse again. So that's like you need to basically, you just need to look after yourself basically. I kind of feel like you feel like maybe me even reading this reading to you, it's a bit like that's emotional blackmail. You've just made me feel really bad about bringing in my income to my household, and now I feel like I've got to do what you say. Now like you've just emotionally blackmailed me there, Lorraine, basically by what you've just said. But I don't mean it like that, I'm just reading the cards. But I feel like you really need to take care of yourself basically. So second week, the second week is like someone's like isn't messing about now. In the second week basically you've got material and spiritual prosperity, and you've got the Queen of Swords in the reverse. This person is just like, oh, I don't know, they're basically saying it's a message for you to use your head more and your heart less, or like vice versa. Now like you could also have people being, maybe you see this as someone being overly critical, maybe you see me being overly critical giving you this reading, but it's like for your own well-being. This is like, we're talking about the Empress and pregnancy, even though it doesn't have to be that, but this is like children, and this is in the reverse, which would mean letting go of it. So like I'm not trying to make anyone at all ever in the whole wide world think anything horrible or negative or anything like that. I'm feeling like you need to like let go of overworking yourself, take care of yourself, and look forward towards the future basically. So what is going to be happening in the 3rd week in January for Libra? What's going to be happening in the 3rd week for Libra? Ooh, we've got like about 3 coming out here. Right, so what we've got 4. Right. So what we've got is like the 2 of Wands in the reverse. So it's like it could be like you basically delaying the next steps maybe in something. It could be like you putting down your tools as well, like you're not working so hard, you're taking a rest, you're taking like a hand in your relationship now. Like this person's giving them their hand now, like their hand being like, I'll help you and you help me, we help each other together. And the Sun, this is like the most happiest card in the deck. So like by you doing this, this is going to bring so much happiness and the right into your partnership and your alliance in this lovers relationship that you're in, if you put down the tools. Not always, just not as much as what you... I feel like you're such a hard worker, basically, that's what they're trying to say. And they're saying that it would make your person's wish come true, and it would be to their delight if you would just take some downtime, basically. You've got the King of Cups here, and you've got the World in the reversed. So it's like, you might think, you might be trying to basically be emotionally mature in a way that you say, right, okay, I will take a seat, I will sit down, but there's only so much that I can cut back on because I've got business to do. Thinking like the World in the reverse is unfinished business, basically. So I feel like maybe you're saying, I will take a seat down, so calm your pants, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to like rest for a wee while, but at the same time I've got whatever to do the rest of the week. But as long as you take some downtime, I kind of feel like your person will be extremely happy about that. And you've got the moon here, and it's like, the moon is like their fear and anxiety and worry over you, I think. That's this card here, the shadow. So what's happening in the 4th week for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs? What's happening in the 4th week? Please clarify, power for Libra. So your strength and your power lies in the choices that you make, Libra. So it is. The Knight of Wands is like someone who's like pursuing their dreams. They're very fast energetic. They take impulsive action. They're like, it's like, I've got something to do and I'm doing it fast, basically. And it's like, choose wisely now, like what's important to you. That's what I'm hearing. So hindering this is the Hangman in the reverse. That's saying, take a chill pill, slow down, basically. It's a bit like the Hangman in the reverse can be a bit stubborn at taking advice, but at the same time now, like, choose wisely. This can be like delusional now, like you might not see how much power and strength it takes to do how much work that you're actually doing or something, I'm hearing. What you're already aware of, Libra, is that you're juggling lots and lots and lots and lots of things at the one time, basically. That's what I'm feeling, definitely. So, and look, so funny, the Rebel deck, my big sister got me these for my Christmas. Look at the top of the deck. Libra, is this what you're saying to me? Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change the world, so do it. So basically, you might think that I'm whining to you. So maybe, maybe not. At the bottom of the deck, you've got Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, and preparing for union. So that's like really nice. That's just basically saying transcending obstacles is basically, would be like you now like finding compromise with each other as well. Now like to overcome obstacles, to bring your union closer together with each other. So can I have a card for Libra's person, please? Libra's person. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval and transformation. So maybe it would be like a surprise if you said, right, you know what, I actually agree with you. And oh look, we've got at the bottom of the deck, see these two, I've put two decks together, so there's two of each card. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the exact same card. So basically, it's like both of yous being surprised by the transformation if yous both compromise with each other. It's like, it's not that you don't have to work at all, and it's not like it's not that they're saying you need to give up all your work basically, but at the same time you're saying, right, well, I will take a bit of a break here and there and whatever, but I've got to do this and that. Now let the compromise in your relationship. So show me Libra's energy, please, for the month of January. Date. So meeting someone new, date, get back out there, plan and set a date. Maybe you're just planning and setting a date, because I feel like I'm speaking to a Libra that is in a full-scale relationship basically. Maybe you are wanting to set a date for something more serious basically. And you've got, like, at the bottom of the deck, you've got not enough, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. I'm feeling like self-sabotage is you not taking care of yourself. Lack of confidence is like you feel like they've got a lack of confidence in you, that you can't take care of yourself, and I feel like they're only saying it because they care about you, which makes you and your partner frustrated in your relationship. So I hope that makes sense. You have to free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Maybe you have to take back control of your life in a way where you nurture yourself more. You take care of yourself more. Angels and spirit guides, please show me Libra's person, the person's energy for the month of January. Please show me Libra's person for the month of January. Past life relationship. So basically, the person that you're with, Libra, look at the bottom of the deck, retreat. It's time for you to disconnect from the world. Past life relationship, you've known each other before, so maybe the person that you're with right now is like someone that you've known before, and you have to disconnect from the world and take some downtime, or basically get away. Basically, you could just go take time out in the house. You could take time out by going a walk with your partner, or going a wee small travel place. I know that we're in lockdown here in Britain, but maybe once that's over and done with. Show me Libra's energy for the month of January. Angels and spirit guides. You have to let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. This is this partnerships and alliances card. You have to ask for and accept help from others, Libra. And another card has come out here. I can't even see what it is. You have to stay optimistic about your love life. This is someone offering you help. Positive